Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome to 94 Chops. This is my, I like to say, other, okay, Facebook or YouTube persona or channel. And I just wanted to talk to you all today about romance. I it's a lot for me. I don't even want to call it that, okay? But that's what I'm going to call it. So we'll just leave that there. I'll get back to it later. Okay. So, but yeah, I just wanted to call and check in with everybody. My hair is back long. Like it looks short now. Next time I talk to you, I bet you it's gonna be down my face. And once my hair basically gets that long, like it covers my face, I usually don't have any more problems. So this is kind of like the first time since like forever that any of us are even meeting up. You know what I mean? We haven't even met up like this in forever, and everything seems like it's changed. I don't know. Everything seems like it changed. So, whatever, whatever, whatever. So, we're going to talk about, and I haven't really done this. I personally have just like taken myself, taken my own energy out of the question. I just knew as like a moderator, or, I'm going to probably delegate or hire somebody to do something like that. But, I myself personally have just not been on top of my shit. Like I know personally, I have just not been on top of my shit. I've been letting everything slide, and I'm smart as fuck, and I know I'm smart as fuck. Okay, so ain't no reason why, that any of this should be going this way. I just know that. I had a moment today, and this is really from my Venus astrologers. And I hate to say this, I really hate to say this, but sometimes Pisces really is the shit. I have a Venus Pisces, and it is sometimes the fucking shit, girl. Okay. So, anyway, I don't really remember everything, and I try not to, but I lightweight fell in love today, girl. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, that's the one, bitch, everything, bitch. But like, it's just like for me personally, I haven't done this in a long time. And I don't know if it's in my Saturn return or if I'm just old as hell. I'm about to be 30 years old, y'all. Like, I didn't even talk about this, but my half birthday was the other day. And it was like super intense. I bought all this shit. Nobody noticed anything. Nobody said a peep. They kept it per use. And it was so per use that it was even more per use. It was like, I was just going over the facts. I was going over my lines. Nobody realized that that was the actual show on the 14th. That was the actual show. Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers. I swear to you, it was like no money, all the money, bitch. It was like boop, 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 boop. Anyway, it was stupid. Anyway, long story short, for this half birthday, so I'm now on the other side of the world. Okay, Saturn and me, I'm on my Pluto line. We've had that conversation. Okay, I'm officially on the other side of life. I'm congratulations, woo! Woohoo to me. Like no, like flick a light or something, right? Like, oh, it doesn't work too fast. There we go. Yay! Other side alive. Yay! I actually made it. Okay, I was watching a funeral today on YouTube, and somebody in my cohort didn't make it this far. I have to sit back now and actually and say that. It's one of those moments, not even as a T girl, but as just as somebody who's like, I have actually lived that long. I actually have to now sit back and say, I grew up with people that did not make it here. And it's not that, it's a bad thing. It's just that I'm now the oldest one alive. At 30 years old, on the other side of life, everybody that I grew up with, that I called my little friend, that I was like fucking on, whatever you want to call it, we used to hang back, shoot the shit or whatever, girl, they are all gone. Either from the pandemic, gun violence, Okay, girl. ODing. I have lost so many friends. I have lost so many friends to ODing. It is unreal. As a millennial, I don't think they talk about it or they didn't talk about it, but it was just pushers. Millennials themselves don't sell drugs, but they are around so many people that do drugs. They get and they get to soak up all the bad part of doing the drugs. They don't do the drugs, but then they get soaked into the drug habit life. And now they got the whole bag of the shit, but none of the good shit, all the bad shit. Those are millennials, okay? The stupid crackheads. I hate to say that. You be like, bitch, how you this dumb and a crackhead? It's not making sense. Damn, bitch. I thought crackheads were funny. Anyway, but whatever, girl. I did heroin. Bitch, I did heroin. I did shrooms. I tried to do every drug that like was tasteful. I didn't do none of I didn't do ecstasy, or maybe I tried a little E. I'm not sure. But I haven't been on ecstasy. If you don't know what E means on the street, ecstasy, lightweight heroin, they call it. Lightweight, they call it E. Lightweight, ecstasy, and that one was too much for me. As a cokehead, look, let me show. As somebody who has avidly used drugs in my past experiences as a survivor of cancer. Oh, I didn't even mention that. Bitch, I'm literally a survivor of cancer. Like, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bitch. Like, think about it. I am on the other side of life. I've had cancer. I got friends, parents, family members gone. I mean, no thought, no to it. Okay, but because I grew up, it is still, I don't know if it's maybe after this video they'll be like, oh, now I get it. But it was still there. I hate to say this. I finally felt it. I hate to say that. I hate to say that out loud, but today on the 16th, it wasn't on the 14th. I didn't really feel it. I kind of peeped on here a little bit and kind of peeped off a little bit. Nobody really peeped it. There was like something's going on. Somebody said it. I'm just saying, with the branch, right? You kind of caught it at the end, but it was my half birthday, and it actually wasn't only my half birthday, it was my half birthday. Like, half birthday, bitch. Like, you on the other half, bitch. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get to 80, 70. I'm not trying to get that old. Most of my friends didn't make it to the other side, and they other side was 10, 15. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not pushing it. Millennials actually didn't live that long. They were millennials. I had it wrong. He came and with a full like a scroll of shit. You fucked that up. You fucked that up. You definitely fucked that up. And by the way, did you know they were millennials? I said, oh, it was that easy. I fucked it up. It was so easy. I totally no as an Oshun. I fucked up the other millennials. I did it personally. They know. Everybody knows. Don't bring the whatever. Everybody knows it. Everybody know. And also, why do y'all not know the Morehouse bitches wear wigs? Morehouse is like Harvard, y'all. Wear wigs. No, straight bobs. The lace front is from Morehouse. How did y'all not know that? The wig lady in my building. I'm like, damn. No, if they're wearing a wig, if you see a person with some titty or with some body, bitch, you have to understand. Wait. You have to understand. First of all, that was a lopsided. You need to get a CAT scan and a mammogram ASAP. Rocky on that one, but never mind. We'll get to that later. Flat mean rocky. Think of it more like you need a mammogram. Anyway. Too hard. They're hard. You need soft, and poop. There you go. Anyway, no, you just need a mammogram. That's cancer. Anyway, and I grew up with friends with cancer. I had black girls with cancer that grew up with me that pushed it, and they pushed it harder than them bitches. It's funny because they be talking about the people with cancer and shit, bitch, but then they, stuff happened to them, bitch. It was bad. It was bad, bitch. It was bad. Barnacle bears. Every millennial, if you did not get that vaccine, they was on your ass hard. That's some of my journal. If you did not get that vaccine with Obama, your ass was grass. Let me tell you that. No, your ass was grass. Nobody really thought about it. It was like infectious disease. It's a virus that allegedly causes cancer. And then you get the Washington bitches in here. And then coronavirus hit, and everybody was like, I need a vaccine. I need a vaccine. So there you go, bitch. There. That one. So that's all it was, and they just kind of wrapping it up, talking about actually coronavirus wasn't a real thing. Everybody had cancer, but nobody really was getting it. We had it there. Nobody really, grabbed it. So and then he lays punishments on you all. This is the Supreme you all voted for. I didn't vote for this Supreme. This goes, I don't like this current Supreme. I told you KJ need to be the Supreme, and they beat KJ's ass because I had to come back. I couldn't even log in. I could have just worked till morning, kept it cute. But you're right, that was a long ass shift. So, but anyway, that was my last. Like, hopefully they have me on mornings moving forward, so I don't have to go in and deal with that energy. Not everywhere you can be in the evening time around it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're doing at night. Everything changes. You know what I mean? So you just can't be around certain energies at night. I'm one of those sensitive beings. I was raised in a church setting, in multiple church facets and multiple religious facets. And at nighttime, no matter what religion I was on, no matter what I was doing, they always had something particular about that. So if you like me, you feel it, you going with it, and it's cool. I got hella jobs. They looking for a vibe. And don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you need to kind of, you didn't get it, or you missed something, or he came with a scroll of shit talking about you fucked this up, you fucked that up. I don't know why you was doing this, bitch. You could have been over that already. That was in your bank account. That was in your bank account. And definitely that one was in. I said, damn, that all was in my bank account. He said, I will prove it to you. I will prove it to you. I bought one crochet hook out of here. So anyway, if you are clairaudient, let me apologize to you now, okay? Because I fucked that up. He had that on the list. Some of the friends that I was around, because I'm on tarot, more visual, they did it on purpose. They will send in a clairaudience to peep you, and if you didn't really align with what you were teaching on the tarot, they caught you for that. They cited you for that. So don't feel bad about it, y'all. Go to Pluto. He'll tell you, no, that was a coup. They set you up on here. He was playing with you. He was off 3 drugs. That's his baby mama, actually, whole time. So, $40 on that one. You know how deep that get. And yeah, they already tried to do that with him, and it didn't work. And actually, if anything, that one over there was the one who got it more successful. But since you here and you light skinned it, and they really took it there at Chipotle, they really took it to the light skinned it, then fine, fuck it. You know what I mean? But before you got here, we tried to do that, but it didn't really hit. And also, why did y'all not tell Aisha why I was in Ohio? That is horrible. Yeah, they let me go back. Hell yeah, I'm going, That was horrible. They finally was like, no, bitch. She was pulling a whole stunt. No, they was like, no, girl. They got abortions and shit. No, bitch, she was pulling a whole stunt, bitch. No, Ohio. And I tell you, this is the only time I come out here for the cemetery. And I say that really for Cleveland. Now that I'm kind of in Columbus, I love Columbus the best. Columbus, hands down, is the best city in Ohio. Definitely. Easy money, easy going, hella ass, hella dick, bitch, bomb as hell, A's everywhere, bitch. Okay, and they got good food. They got good ass food too. Columbus be cooking down, bitch. Denison in the house, bitch. Probably more Denison could. Probably that could have helped a little bit, but whatever. Whatever. HPV, to get your long story short, HPV, get your vaccine. Don't be like my dumb ass. I'm finally finna get my second dose, and I'm starting to finally feel it. You know what I mean? And stuck with cancer and all this micro, messenger RNA and all that cancer energy. And I hate to say I hate that they called it cancer. They should call cancer something else so that the cancer signs cannot feel associated with that. I feel like that is a trick. Okay. But whatever happens. So, but anyway, I came on here to talk about romance, okay, romance. And if you are a mixed race individual, if you're lighter skinned, even if you're caramel or what I'm saying, mahogany, auburn, and you're not really like dark skinned, you know what I'm saying, but you more like dark, but you're not dark, you know what I'm saying? Them bitches too, you too, like them bitches, all them bitches too, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you have to understand it is definitely a variation to how you want to push it into the moment, okay? But you have to really understand with that shit, with romance, with the romance, I like to call it, that there is a certain type of energy to that. I hate to say that to y'all with Venus. Y'all hate love. Y'all hate, I like to call them romance or love and, relationship advice, relationship astrology, love astrology, soulmate astrology, whatever you want to fucking call it. I say romance astrology, like a romance astrologer who kind of puts it together for you. Venus is one of those signs for a Venus astrologer, aka I like to say romance, but also Venus astrologer. They don't really go too in depth about your sign, like oh, Scorpio. They don't go into your sign. You'll hear Venus. They'll talk about, oh, you are more like, from what I am reading off this paper, and they're not reading the paper. They're reading what you're wanting them to say. You know what I mean? It's that easy. You know what I mean? But whatever. Venus astrologers, probably the most notorious for tarot. Like, if you ever seen Madame Tussauds or, Akita on the street, or, with the little shells and shit, you know what I mean? You pay a little money, pardon, mistress, part patronage, patron, say, something like patroness, something like that, that collects money on behalf of the community, and they kind of offer a service or whatever you call it, a patron or a patroness. But whatever, that's long story short. With those type of energies, you know what I mean? When they're doing their type of work in the community as well, they perform a service, right? That service for you is not actually for you to give to the community. That's actually something for the community to give to you, if that makes sense. So I don't know if that made sense to everybody, but like Madame Cujo, that's an opportunity for the community to award you. They hand out you the award. You're just kind of paying for your sake. I think of it more like a sliding scale type of thing, where you're just trying to kind of get into the situation and fit as best as possible. Okay. Got it. I'm blind. I can't drive neither. Long story short, Pluto line. Okay, I don't know. I'm a shadow worker. Everybody has talked about me. Chicago, California, New York, Maine, Ohio, Mississippi, Alabama. Let me tell you, Idaho. Know me too, girl. Yes. Anyway, watch. But anyway, they talked about me for my shadow work. The shadow work in itself is just enough to get me in and out. You know what I mean? That's not actually what I was trying to do, though. That's really for next go round. The shadow round, when I'm a blonde, that is kind of more where I'm going with that. Shadow, because of the black hair, it don't really click. And I got some other tones in there too. So they're gonna pull out the blonde, and then we're gonna really get into the shadow. That purple, that green, that red, that deep purple, a little bit of that pastel yellow. Anyway, we're gonna go over those colors, not regular yellow, like mustard, that orange yellow, that green. What the fuck is that one? We're gonna go over all of that shit. I love that shit. What the fuck is this color? I've never seen that color before. Okay, that look like orange, green, what I mean? Not purple, orange, purple, green, orange. Not purple, orange, purple. Okay. Let me shut up. But anyway, I got an honorary degree. Thank you. Not only for nursing, but for art therapy because of my shadow. No, not Venus. That's what y'all fucked up with me. Oberlin fucked up with me. They thought I was a Venus person. I'm a Mars. Okay. But I like to say I'm a Venus astrologer in that I'm going to help you find your life partner. Okay. You have to realize that when I say stuff like that, I'm not telling the truth. You shouldn't always believe what people tell you out their mouth. Sometimes they're just trying to sing to you. You ever heard spit game? Right, talking smack. You know what I mean? That's how you get pussy nowadays. It worked. And it fucking worked, girl. I don't know if it's the garter seal. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, girl. But it did it ran its course. Okay. And I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, well, damn, that I felt it. I connected to you in that moment and I thought about it. No shade. I'm not gonna be the girl that say, I'm too pretty for that. How dare you? I was like, wow. Not only did you just do that, bitch, you made me want to do it, bitch. I was ready. Okay. Neither here nor there, girl. This damn goatee is getting everybody. Okay, I just wanted a little bit, bitch, but I'm like, damn, bitch. But anyway, the goatee, the barber. So he go with the big titties. I don't know if y'all know the barber and titties because they got hair on their titties. I don't know if y'all know. Well, the haircut that they got hair on their titties like that. They look like that. So they go together. Don't ask me that question. But anyway, that's hot, ain't it? But anyway, I gotta go. But I wanted to get on here and talk about romance astrology. Romance astrologers, romance astrology, and feeling it in the moment. Now, I am a Venus astrologer. I like to say I'm a Venus, I like to advertise Venus astrology. I will read your Venus, give it to you like that. Okay. I used to be really into Venus, and then I thought about it, bitch. Libra is not my thing. Libra is not my thing. I have both Aries and Scorpio energy in my chart that can be cited. You cannot cite Libra in my chart. So that I had to have a humbling moment. That had to be a humbling moment for me as an Oshun. You cannot do Venus, Oshun. You would have to be a Taurus Libra to do some shit like that. Okay. It ain't happening. Okay. Taurus and a Libra together, that's the real Oshun. Okay. Now I'm a Mars Scorpio thing that's deep in the chart. So you don't really get that either. Okay. So because I got the Gemini up front and the Aries up front, I like to say, or in the back and up front. Gemini Aries kind of helps with like Libra Sag, which is kind of like a Taurus, if you feel me. Okay, because it's Jupiter. So because of that opposition, I also do sometimes get Venus. So I never really got on here and explained that how I'm such a good astrologer of Venus is through my Mars. And I've actually been working with Oya energy, Aquarius energy, Mars in Aquarius, and I've been working on that more. Okay, because I not only do I want to communicate, I kind of want you to get it. Oh, okay, not that one. Okay. So, I have to kind of do things, not to be mean, not to be rude, and quite frankly, probably just to see how high your ass is, just to kind of get your attention. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of set the mood straight, and kind of put it, I'm not that bitch. Okay. You're not finna be the one to step over my shoes. If anything, I'm gonna avoid the situation and we're gonna call it what? Quits. Okay. So that's my thing. Everybody knows I will call it quits like that. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. Taking money from people that you don't really know, even on YouTube, that is kind of scary. That's not built for everybody. You may think of it just like a lunchroom or like, like a school zone or whatever. But stuff happens to people at school too. You know what I mean? That no one ever talks about. So like you have to understand that those are like silent triggers and not that they have to be talked about, but you felt it. And I think sometimes just feeling it is kind of the point. You know what I mean? And like for me, as romantically speaking or phonetically speaking, Venus was helpful, but I want y'all to get more into Jupiter. Okay. I want y'all to get more into okay, fine. I want y'all to get more into your Mars placement. Damn, that was the answer. I was just trying to go. I wasn't trying to get you an answer. Damn. But you want to use Mars. I learned, and it worked today for the first time because that's how you fight and fuck. No, that's the money. Fighting and fucking breathing and busting a nut probably is the way to go. 9 times out of 10, especially in the age of in a Uranus energy, Uranus, I might want to go with Mars than Venus for Uranus. Just because that Libra, no, Taurus, but that Libra is there. See, but Aquarius can handle a Scorpio like that. Y'all don't know a Uranus placement. If you have a good Uranus placement, you can handle a Scorpio anywhere in the chart, and it would be not a problem for you. Because I told you, with Aries, they can't hold grudges. Aquarius is all the same. They cannot hold grudges, not for the same reason, but similarly, they cannot. You cannot have an Aquarius mad at you. That just is not possible. They're not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I'm mad at that bitch. I might play with it a little bit, talk about it, but at the end of the day, it's more like a limerick. It's not really that. Thank you. So anyway, my birthday's also on a holiday, so it's like I'm not really an Aquarius. You have to always remember, like Valentine's Day, especially out of all the holidays, we haven't really appreciated that one. But because she was here, that was the hit. Nobody got it. They all did Mother's Day. I was like, what the fuck? So if you were into Mother's Day, great for you. But moving forward, it's going to be like Valentine's Day. It's going to be like the new main holiday. The Republicans are going to go hard because it's red. And Sweetest Day, you get two. Like Ola Room loves. You get Valentine's Day and Sweetest Day. Now, the thing about Sweetest Day is Venus. It's Libra. Okay, so Venus, Libra, and Aquarius being Aries, being more like, Aquarius, they don't really like each other either. Okay, so you have to remember that each one is sort of placed not necessarily evenly, but more metaphorically, if you follow my drift. So think of Sweetest Day just more as Venus, minus the mom, minus Mother's Day, and then you get Libra. Okay, so that's Sweetest Day. Okay, Sweetest Day, Libra season. And if you're not really into Libras, I'm an Aries, so that's like a half life for me. So as an Ola Room, as somebody with brown eyes, brown something, you know what I mean, and to have that is like to have that holiday, to have that half, it's everything. It's everything. You know what I mean? So for me as an Aries, and then the Sweetest Day is like in Libra, it's like, you know what I mean? And I'm born on Valentine's Day, so it's in there. Now, get into romance. I think I have this was the first time in a long time, probably in my lifetime, that I actually not like got some feelings towards, but like bitch was like, and I know this is like easy peasy lemon squeezy, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, duh. But like it was like a moment for me, bitch, where I was like, OMG. I thought about it. I thought I'm a T girl that they dick don't usually get hard. I was one of those girls that, yes, I love it. You giving it to me, but I'm just not getting hard. Now that this, I'm kind of taking my chemo, I'm eating my, sal, you know what I'm saying? It worked. And it worked. And I was like, it worked. And they was like, yeah, girl, it worked. And I was like, oh shit, girl, is that a date? And they said, it's a date. And I said, oh shit, girl, it worked. They said, girl, it's a date. I said, oh, right. It's a right. It was nice. It was cute. They were, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, well, the store just opened. We trying a new program anyway. He got a crackhead mama anyway. He trying to have a little program for his little friend down the street. You come in here, you do your little thing. He trying to do a little program, honey. So it ain't. Now I just say that it's not about you, but it's not about you. With Virgos, I hate to say that, but it never is about the other person. It's always about the work. Anyway, whatever. No problem. So there you have it. Yes, you heard here first. Probably going back to Chicago pretty soon. Now that this whole Aisha thing has gotten wrapped up. They realized that, Sasha's still there. Her little Cash App friend came in, signed the girl, the dean came in, signed that girl graduation form. Think of it like a diploma. Fuck it. You know what I mean? More like a diploma. Okay. and like an honorary degree from some college. They might have grew up with some white girl who daddy owned half of Starbucks. Shit, I don't know. And then he just got a cousin somewhere who got classes down there at the damn Harvard or some shit, girl. And then boom, there you go, instant honorary degree just because your eye color is this thing and you that tall, perfect. Arts kids are that crazy. They just needed that moment though, and now we can do the whole 6 years of the program of just working on this. And I got a whole lesson plan lined up for it, and plus I got you right here. Love that shit, But whatever, it probably won't work out. Lots of fun, but whatever. We got it. It was so good. I hate to say this, it was so good or so bad, or it was hitting. It hit different. You know what I mean? To the point where it all just came out. Yes, girl. Oh, that's just Carmelo, a Sarong and Cigna. No, Cigna, because the man of the household, the head of the household is on CTA. So that's Cigna. Everybody, especially those boys, they on Cigna. Who cares? No. I hate when y'all do that kind of math. That is not finances, that kind of math, and like arithmetic. Not the same thing. You cannot add 2 + 2 = 4 when you're doing your checking book. Okay, because you might need to make it 6. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, point of it being is arithmetic is more like when you're buying curtains, when you're like, you know what I mean, trying to elevate your staircase and you need to figure out how many steps you want, stuff like that. That's more arithmetic. Finances, however, is more lineative or derivative. It's more derivative. It's more relative, maybe is a better way. Regardless, the point is that kind of math, not the same as when you're doing arithmetic. Not even trigonometry. It's actually bar calculus, which is a whole nother conversation with the physics. Okay, because you have to put in, okay, without the physics, fine. Without the physics, that's the finances. You got it? Anyway, to the phone. It was Carmelo. No, this damn Carmelo. He was, remember, the dude on the bus. Y'all fucked this up. Y'all can tell y'all not some real witches. I hate to say that out loud. I'm like, oh, these bitches are not. No, you are definitely religious. You are not no real witch. Oh my God, I hate this impersonator. No. Anyway, that you are definitely in the church. You and somebody church banging, I can feel it, bitch. Oh, that's so nasty. You one of them damn pastor daughters or some shit like that. That's freaky as hell, but they daddy a deacon or some shit, bitch. You gotta keep it. Oh, you one of them bitches. Ooh, worse than the military. I swear to God. Anyway, anyway, no, bitch. I had to get on the bus to come back home. So they was gonna get it anyway. They all drove from work, had somebody pick them up, something like that. Ain't nobody on the bus like that. And if they was, they're not going, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even like that. No. My hair is its own art piece. So I don't know why y'all be my shit. Okay, girl. Well, I don't know why y'all be all on it. Okay. Yeah, I had a little thing. So this is my little, I remember I cut this part of my hair. I cut this part of my hair. So I guess I'm gonna have to have a professional recut it. Because I fucked that up. So my hair usually looks like this. Sort of, kind of. You see the waves? That's where Nani and all them come from. Because once my hair is a little bit more stressed out or longer, you can see I have those boat curls. I have like boat curls. They're like curls. Okay. So you know what I mean? That once you add a little bit of boop, you can see it. It's beautiful. But everybody doing it. Michelle, honey, I can't get into it right now. Our famous wig fail. Okay. Anyway, wig flop or wig toss. Our favorite wig, okay, with this toupee. Anyway. But yeah, long story short, they finally got the conversation that it needed to be. Yes, everybody's like, oh, you were just here doing your own thing, and it just so happens that y'all kind of bumped paths. They thought it was like she ran right to you, and it was like, no. What happened was Afia lived next door to Aisha and was Ghanaian and knew my ass was East African because she taught me that my ass was definitely not Nigerian, bitch. She was like, bitch, I don't know how to explain this to you. I'm even having a hard time with it myself. But once we put that imitation of life video on, and no, once Afia saw me on like in front of a movie, no, once we watch, you know how those cast majors or those comparative studies majors are very into a movie, like, but bitch, we sat down with Afia. We sat down and Afia pushed that play button, and my little eyeballs, oh my God. I mean, Afia was like, oh, now I get it, bitch. Oh, like, you can't even watch movies with this bitch. Oh, okay. And then we watched the movie with Miss Ade. No, 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 no. I am Nigerian, and the movies comes from Nigeria. Okay, I understand that it's a Nigerian thing. It's very cute and sexy. Only problem is when they're a little bit mixed with East African, okay? Because them damn lions, thank you, come out of nowhere. So if you're like me and you are a part of the Maasai, or if you have, some relative, distant, long past life with they ass, long story short, don't drown me this to go around. You want to make sure, okay, that they realize your ass need glasses. Okay. When Afia and Brenda sat down and they had that, now you know this bitch is blind conversation. Afia was like, I have to give it to Brenda. I did know you was blind. Like Afia was like, no, something you said or something you did. And I was like, oh no, you're blind. Oh, I get it. Your eyes are a different color. Now you have to remember, Afia doesn't have access to Miss B. Miss B and Afia kind of had their own little thing on the side, so they didn't really, tell everybody about that. So even though Miss B's there, and we all know we can feel that blue eye in Jamie's ass, you have to also remember that, with that conversation, there are visiting professors, there are other things kind of going that maybe not even are relative now, but at the point of its creation was there. Okay, like our favorite moving company. You know what I mean? So those little moments of like proximity, that's the devil. He's gonna be like, that's a detail I need you to remember. Because it wasn't you, it was the fact that you met this person that helped you out a little bit that actually started this problem. And actually, if you just said, oh, our favorite moving company, they would just realize they were just a small piece. But that small piece of the integrity actually gave them more than enough to get through. Me and Afia had this conversation privately when we went to the pool. Privately. Okay. Privately. Okay. They said, Afia was like, I'm working with Princeton. They know you. They know me. And they know what we're doing. Princeton knows what we're doing. And I wanted to just walk with you privately out of Oberlin so that you and I both knew that Princeton knows what is happening. That was the craziest conversation. That was one of the craziest conversations to me. Now that you have Preston on the crocheter online on Instagram, obviously, right? But we had this moment, and it kind of made me go a little crazy, where it was like, no, Princeton was actually here, and I had forgotten that Carter was a part of Princeton, and the field was like, oh yeah, Princeton or whatever. And I was like, oh, girl, Princeton, Swarthmore. She was like, wait, what? I was like, never mind. The antithesis to Princeton is not the other Ivy Leagues. It's literally Swarthmore. And it's the only one that you can really use. Now, you can use other liberal arts, maybe. They might not say nothing and just walk away. Bitch, but if you really wanted to hit Princeton where it hurt, bitch, Swarthmore. Let me just tell you, they have a long history of fucking shit up. Okay. Anyway, bitch. Anyway, it's a whole story with this Arboretum. It's a whole story with Princeton and Swarthmore. Bitch, that is a story in itself. And Yale and Harvard go together. I feel like I'm the only person who knows Swarthmore and Princeton go together. Anyway, it's like Oberlin and University of Michigan. You know how that's like the next state over that all the kids graduate and go to. So all the Princeton graduate students, not the undergrad, they are from like liberal arts, Swarthmore, and they have these like, Oberlin student, the long, extensive back. Oh my God. Imagine a Swarthmore person at Princeton. Demolished, right? Demolished. So Swarthmore, they'll tell you we send most of our kids to Princeton anyway. It's a Princeton feeder school. So like Oberlin's a feeder school for University of Michigan. So is the other one. They're like feeder schools, And I hate to say this, Posse was actually trying to keep it Cleveland State. They were actually trying to keep it with liberal arts and that whole policy they were doing. They actually wanted to keep it at Cleveland State. So liberal art private school is actually actually a few tiers above those type of things because of the art. No, it's just the art. And if you like me, if you had something on the side that you did consistently while you were younger, liberal art you can eat up because it's just you can just do a little portfolio and it's done. You know what I mean? They don't really do too much with those type of things because usually they try not to be there type of thing. They bump and it's a little stop somewhere on the path. So, but whatever. Long story short is, I was surprised. I was surprised myself. Okay. I was like, I'm booked and busy. It came to a head. I guess Raquel or Ripley or the Harp girl or Elle, Joshua, the other one, Kevin, the other Kevin, Rigby. I said Rugby. Oh, Rigby, Kevin, the other Kevin. One of them probably actually told Aisha, no, she's pulling a whole stunt. It has to do with California and this damn vaginoplasty. That's all we're going to say. And I know you got top surgery and thought it was lit. Everybody thought it was lit as hell. And it was 2-3 months later, you realize your back really do hurt. And you realize you would have did bottom surgery first. Everybody talks about this. Usually you want to get both of them together. Okay. So if you get the top surgery and you wait too long, stuff happens. I'm not going to explain the rest. But anyway, bottom surgery is harder. But me, of course, right. I found a vaginoplasty. So it's like Samuel with this fucking circumcision. Okay. But you actually met somebody with a vagina. You actually met a T-girl who went all the way. So they can't say shit to you because how you know it's just not them being mad at themselves for not being able to take it all the way. You see what I'm saying? That was one of the things we had at the group. That's private stuff. This is all private school stuff. Me and my man to talk about over some mimosas one day once I get nice rich. Okay. Now that I'm cute poor, we just shoot the shit with his ass until I get my lines together. Okay. So right. I'm balding. Oh, I'm on the other side of my life. Girl, it's crazy. It's not as bad as it seems. It happens so fast, but you can't edit it. It go by so fast. To be quite honest with you, it goes by pretty fast. Being 30 ain't nothing. Okay, it ain't nothing but wanting to be 16. I'll tell you the answer. 16 is the shit because you felt it for the first time. It's like that first high. You always looking for that 16. You know what I mean? Sweet 16 is what they call it. Sweetness. Okay. So anyway, if you're not working on kids, everybody's working on kids. Okay, I'm older. They forgot about this. I had a trans dude. I had a trans dude forget that they only can have babies for so long. The trans dude was so mad. He was like, "Oh right, I can't at the 25, 20s. You know what I mean?" So anyway, they thought they was like, "Oh right." Then it all came to the head because I told that they was trying to whatever. So, but I can bust a nut. It was like, "Oh right, duh, bitch," because you can have kids up until up until later in life. So you have to understand, not even with a boss line, but just being able to bust a nut, like in terms of like mental, all it is busting a nut. You know what I'm saying? So they're working on their families, and I think I finally got to a trans dude who hopefully can put the memo out there. Trans dudes have to stop at around 20, right around the drinking age. I hope I put that out there super clear with the big titties. Right around the drinking age, when they become legal enough to drink, they should kind of have their shit together in terms of what we doing with the baby. Okay, and if you don't want to do nothing with the baby, it's snip snip. So what we doing with the snip snip? Okay, I recommend a snip snip for everybody. Okay, and yes, Terry is my sister. Okay, bitch. Or you can put it however you want it, however it fits is fine. I just no, Markayla never put it together. Oh, but if Skylar is your sister, then also anybody else who's even in between those two colors could also be your sister, type of thing. They didn't put that together, so that was what that was. They using Oshun and Ring Pop and all this stuff. So I'm going with the abusive spouse actually. Okay, I am like worse than Eminem is how they have it. And so that's fine. I don't want them to change anything. I think what I'm going to say next time is that a lot of problems with the father. Okay, me and you had a lot of problems with the father. You know, she's going to say you have a lot of problems with your father. You had a lot of problems with your father last life. A lot of struggle, lot of fighting, a lot of foul play, a lot of gang affiliated stuff. People that she'll probably say people flat out joked you. You know what I mean? But you recovered, you played it clean, they'll say, or maybe they haven't gotten to that part. You played it clean, and I'll give it to you, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. I didn't want to put that out there. They didn't want to give it to me. They had to. If you know what I'm saying. Thank you. So, but anyway, even my own mama had to give it to me. Oh, but you can dance. Oh, you skinny. Oh, you can suck some dick. Okay. You can still have some babies. I might want to see some kitty cat. I might want to see a little chorus walking around somewhere. Shit, I don't know. But you get the gist. Options. Okay. With me, it gets better with age. So that's what they fucked up. I had the trans dude today. Oh, but you're getting more pussy. Yeah, she was like, oh, but no, it's getting better. They thought, oh, she already missed her benchmark. She's hard as hell. She'll never get to that side of life. She's a block. She's a brick. You know what I mean? And I let that slide. I think they finally caught it. Oh, because that makes you more of a woman. Right. And tall ladies, they don't, tall ladies. I always tell the dudes who transitioning, when you have like, you want to be a girl, the height matters. So the short ones get through easier. The short dudes, if they want to do the wigs and stuff and be a little bit more, they get through because it's a short. Tall ladies have their own problems. So this is stuff y'all have to think about. When I'll probably be an awesome girl, and maybe astrologically it might fit, right? Or chemically, but not chemically, but what I'm trying to say. It might fit because of like certain things and certain qualities. But when you really sit down with it and you really match it up, being a tall person, it cancels the trans out because you're just so tall. Okay, you have to do certain stuff because you're just so tall. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things for me I have to kind of remind the other folks about. You are fishy, you are a T-girl, you are a mama, you are pregnant, you are. It's just that you tall. Okay, and with tall ladies, yes, you can be a supermodel, yada yada yada. But even with tall ladies, they have their own problems and they have their own variants. Okay, so with tall ladies, they go through their own things like everybody. Okay, so I'm like more like a tall lady, and they don't really mature until later in life. You don't really see tall ladies doing stuff out there when they're young. If you see a tall lady, they're kind of hitting it. They got a ring on, and they're a little older. Okay, maybe not with their daughter, but maybe. You know what I mean? They're a little older, talking about, no, this one, I just arrived type of thing. When they're like, oh, yes, bitch, I'm the winner. Oh, yes, bitch, I'm the winner. But whatever. Long story short is, I felt today is romance. I'm officially like 2 days in. So I'm extra, not one or not like I'm 2 days in. So now we good. Click it in. Okay, click it in. She's on. Okay, and we just flowed. Madison's like, oh girl, I'm so old to compare it to you. I was the middle one. Y'all, they missed it with me, Madison and Aisha as the older Nani. Y'all fucked Madison up because she was just the older Nani. You just fell in love with Nani being the younger one because Oshun. But as with TS as Libra, you got all three generations, I like to say. Okay. But with me and Nani and Aisha and Nani are kind of like sisters. So it's only two generations there. See how I'm saying? So you gain one when you kind of add Dracy or Terrence to the conversation, because now we got all three generations. And Dracy and Terrence do apply for Sasha status. Okay. I don't give a fuck. I already know what the fuck the T is. And I don't know who the fuck that bitch was. Okay. I'm her mama or was. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. But long story short, we needed all three generations, not all two generations. That makes sense. That's what the three was about. But you should have just asked Ray to come back as well as the other bitches, or Ciroc. Ciroc was right there. Oh, that's who it was. But he was right there. I don't know what the fuck to see this, but whatever. So something like that. Something like that. Yes, girl. Oh my God. I did, girl. You didn't know me and Ciroc. Oh, oops. Ring pop. Well, I'm gonna go. I guess I didn't know that. I thought it was Ray. No, it's the other one. Sorry. How do you think I got Justin together? It wasn't Ade. Definitely Ciroc. Anyway, whatever. His favorite, obviously. And then Deron was like, oh, I don't even know how I fit here. You don't even know this other boy. Wait, no, Deron fucked up because he's like me and he didn't realize that Justin is a posse mentor. Now you have to keep Justin 1,000 posse. No, Deron did a Sakura and kind of, who the fuck is Justin? I'm working with Ade. I want to be me. And he fucked up his money and had to fight my ass. Oh, not fight my ass, but you know what I'm saying, for Carter. You know what I'm saying? So now with the posse kids and Justin, that's all that is. It's just posse. And there's his own posse and there's other posses that he also deals with. So as the mentor, there are no limits, no bar to that. Each one teach one. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you have to understand that he had more than one posse. And I always tell Ciroc, he had more than one posse. Now we the posse kids that came out here to do something. That Aisha and Nani shouldn't. They north sides is that it's not the same. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm gonna tell you quite honestly. I think it was something from Jahara. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I think it wasn't Atlantis. I think it was Jahara. But y'all gonna say it was Atlantis sending her little goons after me, honey. So not goon, but to look after me like twins, right? Or something like that. I don't know. Give me something to do. But that was a degree, Cora. That was a degree. Get Nani and Aisha across the stage. That was my degree. You get it? And I'd like to say Alyssa, Nani, and Aisha. But then I still lose a generation. Damn. Fuck, you're right. I need another one. Damn. I would have to use Farah, the other Farah. Damn. I know I fucked it all up. But anyway, I got it all wrong. We already over it. Chop, 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 chop. Just block it, chop it down. We through. We are through. So what happened today was we finally the vaccine hit. I felt it. I finally connected with another human being. I connected with somebody else, and they were like, "Yeah, come play. Come, let's go roll it around in the dirt a little bit or something." You know what I mean? So that was the first. Not to say that was my first time in my life, but that was kind of the first time in my life. I don't want to say our favorite cherry pop. Like, I don't want to say that was the first time. But like you're right, like the second, like you're right, maybe something like that where a little boy might have tried to say, something like that. That didn't really turn me on. Maybe like the bike rider, maybe something like that. He might can kind of go with that. So you might say, oh, that was your first time move. No, that was kind of like my first time. And this is the first time y'all really understand. I like chocolate. That's our day's secret. I gotta go. Bye. But that was my secret. I like chocolate though. But I like not that kind of chocolate. Right. Bingo. Yeah, they were surprised by that. They were surprised. I thought you were on the white boy team. You was he like, right, real colorful, like people, right, right. And I'm like the bland one because I'm just bland. And then later on in life, when I get my little shit together, she kind of get back to clean. He said my eyes change color too. I have green eyes, kind of. My eyes are green. It was cumulus clouds, 38-degree. Come on. Anyway. That's Jill Scott for the girls in the back. Anyway, thank you, citation. Anyway, but we gotta go. We gotta go. But yeah, you can cut it. This is the first time in my life, honestly, especially another little light skinned boy tried to, my mom, my family just did not. Oh my God, crap. It was a total wreck. Just a total wreck. Dark skinned people, black people, dark skinned people, they go with white people. Okay. They go with somebody of their same color, like the hair color. No, y'all fuck that shit up. I don't know what the fuck y'all was talking about. No, no, no. Sabrina teaches y'all that. If he was kind of like caramel, like when Joshua was brown, you find that in the skin tone, that's perfect. You see what I'm saying? But they usually use, I'll tell you, if you got curls, that mean that you don't really use it, but you can kind of use it. But you really want a flat hair, they say, with the same color to kind of highlight the color a little bit more, and then that skin tone, that oil really pops. So you have to use that color, like he's like a dark brown. That one's a lighter brown. That's a blonde. He kind of like the ginger. Those ones. And they go with different skin tones with the hair colors. Now you talking about that art degree, girl? Yes. I got him to bust a nut and make some babies. And he played out his whole family in that motherfucker. I told you that. Okay, just call me the clinic, honey. Okay, no, I'm just playing. But anyway, long story short, it was so fun as hell. I like to say I'm Amish. I lived in a shack most of my life. And I haven't really been around my own cohort. I've never been around other people with the same body parts as I have. I always had to struggle. I had to beat bitches' asses, take names later. Okay, so that's just how I'm used to it. Okay, so this was the first time, probably the only time, honestly, that and my dad and my mom would probably be like, she's lying, no, but my grandparents would tell you, no, this is probably the first. Yeah, that sounds about right. The grandparents would be, no, that sounds about right. I heard about her and her parents kind of fighting a lot. She was cock blocked. Like they call me Cinderella. Rapunzel, let down your hair. So they kept her in a little tower. That sound about right. They kept her in a little tower. So that the grandparents should tell you that. But that's about all. That's about all. Had I been exposed to some different colors like that and some experience, right? That would have made it so much better. But everybody was on the Danto. Nobody really got that I was the dark. Everybody was like Danto, 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 Danto. So they didn't really get the freight of the homie. They didn't really get the diaspora. Okay, I would say that homie, not diaspora, but whatever. They didn't really get it. You know what I mean? Translation to tomato. So whatever. But you have to understand that this is kind of like the first time for me. Okay. And I loved it. I thought about it. I was ready to dip in. And I said, you know what? Let me just kind of pull back real good. I'm glad I pulled back because you didn't have all your paperwork together. You never know what I like Browntown. Nobody love that. No, right. What the fuck? Y'all, I told her, girl, I'm gonna always keep a rock on me moving forward because y'all are really sick. Y'all are really this Twitter shit. This one got y'all asses together. Got y'all at tweet Missy Elliott. Fuck this shit up. She destroyed the internet, huh? Every time y'all open them thumbs, the tweet some shit. You can't turn and look to the left side a little bit. Y'all do is talk about Loki and Olo Kun and all this stupid shit with Teslas and can't even understand what the fuck the basic choreography is. Not witchcraft, that motherfucker. It's called semantics. Shit, simple semantics. Chair, desk, chair. Shit. Thank you. Zero parts not quarter phenomenology. Okay, easy. Anyway, so this is kind of like my first time. They'll probably tell you because she just got her vaccine and she finally told her doctor that she was having sex and she needed the vaccine. Okay, I've been getting all these damn STI, STD testings and then get the vaccine. Okay, so jokes on me and those doctors because they just said, do you want to just also get a vaccine while you're here for labs? Every doctor I went to for moans, you should be ashamed of yourself. I have to say that because you never told me about this damn vaccine. Knowing Dr. Scott fucked my ass up. So he probably was like, oh, it's too late. So I'm just saying, don't mind me. I'm blind. I can't drive. Don't mind me. But I'm just saying, this is probably like my first time. They'll probably say I had my first chemo, whatever, first, pop cherry, pop. Because this was like, oh, bitch, you're over 30. And with a prostate, that's fine. Now, if I didn't have most people didn't know I had a prostate. You couldn't tell. They thought I was on T or something like that and had some titties and was on T and played ball. I'm going to tell you the truth. They thought I played ball. I had got some tea and I had titties and now I'm trying to go, and I just play ball. Most of the time, they don't think I have a prostate. So, no, I'm for real. They know most of the time they don't think I have a prostate. 9 times out of 10, they don't think I have a prostate. Anyway, so if those with a prostate, it's totally fine. Whenever it happens. Soon, perfect. Later, perfect. Either way, tomato. Only them are we kind of like in terms of it's not really, it's just surgical because of the virus. So that's where he's kind of focusing on. That's just kind of his thing. OGBGYN. He's trying to make more vagina implants. He's talking about him. All this damn cowhide. But don't worry about it. Okay. I want y'all just to understand it's cool. Okay. What I'm trying to understand for you all, okay, is just saying it's okay that you start working on your life a little later. You got stuck somewhere, somebody stuck you somewhere, and you couldn't really figure it out. It might not have been on purpose. You might actually have fucked that up. I'm gonna be 100 honest with you. You might have fucked that up, girl. You might need to owe him an apology. I'm gonna be right with you. This reverend here. The El Pastor got canceled because of Richard Wright. No, Obama's pastor. That's why they canceled the damn chicken. He didn't realize that you really were. So, oops. But anyway, so long story short, enjoy the moment. This is the first time somebody, look good. My body, no, like physically, it was like, okay, I could actually, my physical body, not even my mind, but my physical body was like, okay, bitch, we could do with that. It might not get everything done, but bitch, you could cook him a couple meals, bitch. We could watch a movie, smoke a blunt. And look, he looked like, like I felt like Aisha and Preston. They never played with their pussy in front of me. What the fuck, bitch? This bitch was like, bitch, I'm playing with my pussy. I'm ready. I'm giddy. I was like, bitch, do you have your kids yet? Ooh, you ain't got the paperwork together. All right, let me get your money straight first, because I ain't got my money together first, and I'm gonna need some of the land to get this together. Okay. So that was my little landing pad. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm a little leapfrogging right now. Okay. And I had to use some kind of things because they went in on me. Not to help with this go round. Y'all have Age of Aquarius. I humbly bowed. I gave you Age of Aquarius. You can catch me on the Crown, Netflix. Okay. I have gave you Age of Aquarius. I don't want this shit. Okay. This is the first time today that somebody actually kind of flirted, kind of came on to me. And I kind of want to lean into that more. Okay. Even if it isn't something that's healthy. It shouldn't have taken until, but it did. And I hate to say that. I let this lady pay for my rent, and I didn't think what it was going to do to my street cred. No, it just ruined my street cred. Every time I try to bust a nut, every time I want to go on a date, every time I want to do something with my romantic partner, here come the rent lady talking about, oh, what about me? Where's my suite? I want more sweets. So, you have to watch stuff like that. It's not negative. I don't want y'all to make it bad. It's like, oh, I didn't think as a parent I would have to, pay so much. Not like that. Not like that. Just like it's one of those things that's more like haphazard. Oh, if I let somebody, I should have said, but if I let somebody pay for my rent, I'm not gonna be able to have my man over. That means if I'm letting somebody pay my rent, then I'm not, that's me and their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that the hard way. And because of the way it is, if you want to be gay, if you want to be Flint, all it is just spending money. And if you want to make money, spend some money, you got to go Republican. I'm the only one that got kind of stuck in that damn stupid Obama second term. Oop. Damn, bitch, my dumb ass. And everybody voted for me too. Damn. Oop. Fuck. And I love Massachusetts too. Oh, well, fuck it. I fucked it up. I ruined it. It was horrible. Whatever. This was the first time somebody actually was like, yeah, I've lived with little boys. I've literally lived with boys, and they have never done no shit. I mean, never done no shit like that before. And I was like, bitch, hell, even if this never happens again, even bitch, if I just poof, go away, bitch, that was it for me. This boy finally was like, bitch, not even that. It was just like, I was feeling it. Bitch, I don't know what you just did. I can't even remember what the fuck just happened. But in this Chipotle right now, we was getting all tens. Bitch, it was like, that's how I felt in that moment, bitch. It was like I had hit that dip off that fucking table, bitch. I was Star, bitch. I was fucking Star Revlon coming down those damn stairs in that motherfucking moment, bitch. And nobody could tell me nothing motherfucking different, bitch. That's all I gotta motherfucking say tonight, bitch. Jump off a motherfucking table, bitch. That's how I fucking felt, bitch. When she hit that, bop, bitch. I was ready. I was motherfucking ready, girl. But anyway, Silky girl, Silky. Oh, I was ready, girl. I was ready. And they finally was like, nah, girl, she was spoofing. Anyway, it was Carmelo's damn sister. No, the sarong. When I gave Nani my sarong, I never bought another sarong. I should have gotten another sarong and at least had that one on me just to have. A sarong is kind of like nowadays, not like a gun, but kind of like a gun. You know what I mean? And it's cheaper. You know what I mean? So I should have just, if I had gifted a sarong, I should have been gifted given another sarong. So whoever's supposed to buy my sarong hasn't showed up yet. No, it's okay. Somebody has to buy it for me. I can't buy it for myself. You're right. You said Donnie bought that for you. Why would you give it to Nani? Yada 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 yada. That's why they're best friends. Now I just would have kept this sarong. Everything would be fine. Right. You're right. No, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I don't know how to deal with this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. I grew up like I was like homeschooled. That's how I tell people. Think of me like a homeschool, not even private school, but a home. I was private school, but it was so small that it was mostly like a homeschool. It was mostly like homeschool. I go with the homeschool kids. So I never really had, I watched his porn. I'll tell you the truth. I watched that porn before. And that bitch was eating up that dildo, bitch. I said, "Oh my god, bitch! I've never had this before. No, I've just never had this before. And I know you probably know this, and it's probably stupid, bitch, or whatever. But I'm from not out here, and where I'm from, the little boys be so mean. They never give me nothing. So just you was like, just for us to finally just feel it and get it, you know. And I did a little Kiki Vogue out here too, because we was just feeling it. I don't know. It was just one of those nights. You know what I mean? But whatever, girl. Whatever. Romantically speaking, in romance language, yes, that was it. Would you like another? Okay. Yes, you mean Latino. You know what I mean? In romance language. Okay. So, just kind of get to it. And out there, look kind of through them a little bit. There's some colors out there y'all might enjoy. It might not be exactly what you're looking for, but it might definitely have some colors out there that might be like, oh yes, I love this color. This color is right for me. Or like, that was cute, bitch. I don't know if that's it, but that was a bop. I might have missed it, bitch, but that was a bop. Anyway, it was just Carmelo with this damn basketball. Okay, love and crime. I love that. Crime and basketball, bitch. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. It's the two biggest words in our American English category that are like most Googled or whatever, girl. Crime and basketball. And yet, for some reason, we don't have any shows about it. I'm just playing. Whatever, girl. Whatever. Yes, girl. I had sex today. There, I said it. No, like spiritual sex. No, girl, like not like Johnny. That was more like physical spirit, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, this was like completely some Pisces shit. I mean, I had a Pisces moment, bitch. It was like, no, it was like, no, we was dancing. I didn't play the video. You're right. I've been talking for an hour and 11 minutes. But we did. It was a fan. Oh my god! Oh my god! She was screaming. I had an elder. I mean, not even elder, but I had a black lady screaming. She said the oil was. Oh, that was so perfect. Y'all hit every angle. He hit. Oh my. She was like, that was it for me. Says, I'm sorry that dip. Bitch, y'all, that Oya, y'all, because y'all, we were the two tall boy, like not really that tall boy, we were like the taller crew, or whatever, and and them we was hitting it, bop, 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 bop. We was hitting it, boy. I should play a video, but we was that Oya really. He was like, well, okay. But what was the video that really came in? That Oya when we was in that corner with the rice, and we was like, doop, 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 doop. That was the moment. That it was like clink, no, not the coronavirus, not the corona, the vaccine, the Gardasil. The Gardasil was like bing. The Gardasil was like okay, girl. Gardasil was in that bitch. I mean, she had her cane and everything. Her long hat bottom, bitch, down. Okay, bitch. Yes, that vaccine. Miss Right A came in handy. Philly, Pennsylvania. Miss Walmart came in handy. Yes, girl. But anyway, we was dancing. The little shoulders was cute or whatever. But yeah, Oya came in. She mounted little motherfucker, whatever, girl. I was DA Mayan today. I said, oh God, wow. You never say Oshun in front of Oya. Did anybody know that? That's why they say Oshun, because they don't want to talk about it. Right. You just say it Mayan and it's Oya, really, because she's, great, right. That one, actually. But anyway, you can if you want to say Oshun in front of Oya, like it's fine. You can say Oya in front of Oshun. It's not gonna be like but it's just gonna be like, bitch, the altar is for me, and here you go talking about this bit I don't like, and I'm just over it. It's gonna be what? Okay, well, fuck it then. It's gonna be what I'm just over it then. Damn, I was right there. And then you can pick it up with something if you really know how to spit some shit. If you really know how to spit some shit, you can pick it up. You can pick it up and say, oh, well, it's Olafi. It's all about the head movement nowadays. We getting into the I'm studying, I'm a scholar, I'm putting it together for me. And this is actually one of my ancestors, patterns that I'm putting together and all this. Oh my God, that'll eat up. Oh yeah, eat that shit up. No problem. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Something like, oh yeah, answer. Oh yes. Oh yeah. You just kind of have to make it, with Oya, you kind of have to explain a little bit more. If that makes sense. Oshun is like, well, obviously that was the answer. Give me more is what I'm trying to say. Oh, right. If you she'll just be like, give me more. Obviously, I was social. Give me more. I need more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Obviously, Shun, I'm helping you out with Shango. What actually happened though? Where's my part? Something like that. So you can't like I don't know. I probably fucked it up, but Oshun loves Oya. Oya loves Oshun. Yeah, Manyan loves everybody as well. It's just a little tea for the girls. Okay, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, if you're nasty. Okay, if you want to be clean faced, girl, go to Barbie's house. Okay, Barbie probably already went to bed. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Okay, but yes, that's what happened. She found it was cute as hell. Bitch, I finally this was. I was like, oh, this is what I okay. Because bitch, I know them motherfuckers. If I and she's the pretty one. Okay, I told you I'm like not the pretty one. So bitch, I was surprised to get one. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, bitch. But whatever. So whatever. So it was totally fine. I'm not jealous of anybody. I'm not like hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, bitch, I don't know what to say. And I had to get on here and tell somebody. And yes, I'm officially 30. Well, not officially 30, but I'm officially outside of my life. And it's fine, bitch. It's normal. It's stupid. It's not cool. It's not fun. Okay. And it feels like you're 16 again. Your Saturn return. It feels like you're fucking 16. I would just finish my Saturn return, that I'm saying. Long story short, I just finished my Saturn return. I was on my Pluto line for it. It was horrible, but I got through it. Wasn't as bad because I was on Pluto. So it's very transformative, I like to say. But whatever. So I can finally kind of get dipped back to Chicago. I finally felt the vaccine do its job. I finally got the pieces together. I finally removed the ruin. I finally put it back together. The oil, anytime y'all have problems, you use Freya, use oil, get it right back together. You know what I'm saying? Do bad. It was just a cancer. It was the HPV. I had worked with, other clients in the community that had endometriosis and needed some medical intervention. So it was something I was more specialized in. Okay. So you just had to understand about those two things that you can flick the dust off. Right. That you can use oil for those things. So that's all that was. I came to Cleveland to say, but y'all could have just used oil and all that shit would have been clean. No, you kept using the part a little bit. No, you should just use oil and all the shit would have went like that. Oh, Obama. You're trying to use the I'm not really a Democrat, I'm a Republican shit. All that shit. Let me tell you, they all Republicans. Shit. I'm from Chicago, the Democratic stronghold. Ain't none of them bitches pay taxes. They all fucking Republicans. I'll tell you the truth. Dead honest, they all Republicans. Dead honest truth. It's just written into our Constitution, checks and balances. That's all that shit ever. They all Republicans. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hell no, they all like that shit. It's just in our Constitution to have checks and balances. That's all they gonna say. Okay. It ain't nothing more than that. Okay, and he probably gonna take it out. Right, perfect. Okay. Anyway, after living with somebody for 2 or 3 years and they never make any sexual gestures towards you, and then somebody you just met like the other day and you don't live with them make a sexual gesture towards you and you like it and they kind of like it or whatever, or it just kind of happens, then it changes your mind. It's kind of like a mind fuck. Why this person living with me for 2 years? I have to go to a therapist for this cancer shit. Like, why was this? But whatever. Why was this person living with me for 2 years that didn't like me? I just met this person. I literally just met this person, and we instantly hit it off. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a moment for me. It was like that was it. No, this one I just had was good. That's like we going on a date. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get cute. We gonna do that, right? This one was like, bitch, that was it. No, with Aisha, that was really it. Y'all, no one ever really got that with my story though. whatever. What? No. Married to a Nigerian, Summer Walker. Next case. No. You got all that wrong. No, you got all that wrong. Anyway, with Aisha, the brain, we was on medication. I told you. Regardless of that, she didn't need that medication because she got titties. So where I'm from, if you want all those medicines, those the medicines that make you not able to get the titties. Out here, you get the medicine, you get the titties. You see what I'm saying? So it's like completely different. You can't get on if you're not really trans, you need this for medicine. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna say. And I'm the person who signed that bill. No, psychology, not psychiatry. Anyway, but I already know why you're here, and you wasn't giving me what I was asking for. I asked you for a quick $30. You gave me $2. That's not what I was coming here for. You gave me $2 after moving somebody across this. It's not added up. That's the one I was looking for. That one. So that goes to Karina. The fact that you thought I was rich. No, I'm tall. Y'all have a problem with this tall shit. You thought I was rich because I'm tall. Just say it. Right. You have to use like basketball or soccer or something like that, and they have all these coaches and shit that deal with them being tall as hell. But whatever, girl. I hurt my feelings. It did. No, the fact that I lived with somebody for fucking 2 or 3 years and they never even remotely think about it, bitch. And then here go this young boy and it happened like that. So it wasn't me. I finally gave her the answer, Cigna, and this motherfucking thing or whatever, girl. And it was like, you know what I mean? So, jokes on me because I'm dealing with bitches off the internet and I don't know how to do it. So jokes on me, because you shouldn't have got on the internet if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. So, no, these are little boys that you see they be fucking on it. They've done this shit since they've had another there. They've already eaten. So, you know what I mean? It's not like that. They already ate. They Gucci. They cool. They chilling. You know what I mean? Isn't it say Thursday? But anyway, they cool. They chilling. Long story short, it's not a big deal. Okay. And you just want to make sure you feel good about it. Not about, you don't want to check in with them about that stuff. Let them have that process on their own because you never know. You might have said something, did something, and I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, you might have. But you a virgin. Virgins usually mean I don't know what I'm doing. Usually you do that shit while you're younger, you kind of get it out your system, and you just say kids would be kids. I was grown. You know what I'm saying? But now that you're grown, you were supposed to have known all that shit when you were young. The stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we got a caller. They're coming in for Skylar. So there I am. But whatever. So you see, he's there. This is Ade wrote, this is her thesis. This is me and Ade still. That's Ade's thesis. How do you have a Croatian bar and still not get the mixies? Try to explain the Creoles to the blue-eyed bitches. No, they Creole. Wait, no, what? Toads? No, Creole. Like, wait, a toad? No, they're Creoles. No, that's their mama. No, that's not that. That's their daughter, Cora. No, that's their mama, babe. Oh, that's their mama. Oh, that's their mama. Oh, that's their mama. Oh, that's their ass, girl. That's their ass. But anyway, bitch. No, we had problems. We had problems. And I didn't know that this motherfucker was the damn judge. Okay. I didn't know that motherfucker was the damn judge. God damn it. Years later, here come Putin. Here come the judge. You had all these cool things you didn't even know about. The blood test. It ain't nothing but the blood test, girl. $100. No, it ain't nothing but the blood test. My neighbor was mad too. You right. It happened before I said that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have it. Yeah. My damn daddy. Thank you, wordsmith. This is Joseph. Because I am still on my way to Chicago. Bitch, this is my quick little I need to eat and kind of pull it together real fast. I should have ran with that little money Talise gave me and hit it. Hell no. Right. And hit it. That's what I did. I bought all it. Ugh. But whatever. But whatever. So long story short, that's what it was. It happened afterwards. You're right. Anyway, my dad was their supreme. Now they're kind of, now that I'm older, he won't even try to think about it. He'll say, I only work with the youth. This is for 18-year-olds, he'll say. I thought you were 8. He quite frankly probably thought I was 18, from afar. You know what I mean? So, but whatever. Yeah, it happened. I don't know what to say to them. He did better with Tristan. That makes sense. He did a lot better with Tristan. There's that. But whatever. But yeah. I have completely lost my train of thought. We were completely derailed. So there you have it. But whatever. This will all Age of Aquarius, Oedipus complex. That's how you sum up Aquarius, Oedipus. Okay. You don't know who that is, it's Greek. But yeah, whatever happened. And I'm trying to find something cool to say before we hang up. But basically, yeah, that was probably about all I can really give you. I'm on the other side. This is kind of the first time that I actually had like a mimosa. Like I had a drink, bitch. I was out to party. You know what I'm saying? I found me an actual friend, bitch. Like, I hate saying that word because it's so bad nowadays due to previous experiences, but they never made sexual gestures towards me. They never, these girls are on a pole as we speak. Oh, I'm sexually liberated. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm always, doing the shit with everybody, bitch. Everybody love me, bitch. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, bitch. I'm sexually liberated. Now watch. As soon as I get off the phone, they'll be like, yes, I'm sexually liberated. The fuck, bitch, I'm a hoe, bitch. What the fuck, bitch? I love everybody, bitch. Fuck everybody, bitch. Let's make this money, the fuck. But 2 years ago, bitch, right? You gonna say Gardasil, whatever. So it is what it is. I can't disagree with you. So that I can't. I don't have strength. I survived cancer. My ass can barely get through the day and smell me, and you will figure it the fuck out. Okay. But long story short, you know what I'm saying? Finally had something that was like, interesting. So it made me starve before I got it, if that makes you feel better. Okay. So there. I had forgotten about it, but there. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. So it was too sticky. No, Age of Aquarius, it was kind of like weird a little, not in a good way. So no, stuff that happened in your childhood is actually still there. People thought they was going crazy. I mean, I could talk about this, and when I was in Oprah, people thought I was going crazy. That all stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with you, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with you, girl. It is literally just universe. Okay. And she is working on her thing. Okay. We all have our menses. Okay. So like it. But yeah, girl. I hated it. I hated it. I hated my fault. Oh, I hated it. I hated it. It's like having 3 extra wives. It is horrible. They think they're the prettiest shit ever, and because this bitch is the supreme, it is just so. Now, once we have some brown eyes, the supreme, things will kind of get more calmer, and you'll be, and people, it'll make more sense. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we got blue eyes running every goddamn thing, so it's a drunken mess. I'm gonna be quiet, frankly. Frankly. I have curly hair, so the drunken mess I have to absorb, but whatever. So, yes, he did. No, the white men aren't nice. I don't know. They got her. I told you they you can't make kids with them and kind of like let him have the kid. You kind of have to, if you a black mama and you making a kid with a white man, you kind of have to beat his ass to keep the kid. With lions, they kind of kill like cubs. So black mamas miss that. Now they went to Browntown, they got that, or LGBT. But with the mixies, all you had to do was just keep him away from the other one, and all y'all did was push us more to their ass. So we was never gonna work with that. We didn't need to go to you either, just somebody else. Another is what it was our title. But because we got caught in this shithole. No, he thinks he's like, the studio guy. He's my studio guy. I pay him for studio time, type of thing. So, no, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it is. You with white people, the Twitter, I got it under control. But that was, oh my God. I got Joyce and I got Lizzo. Lizzo and Joyce up and out. I'm so mad at y'all still for this damn Black Lives Matter shit. You got these girls crying out here over this shit. Whoever did that shit on Twitter, I hope they got their day in court. That was awful. Whoever wrote that shit, Black Lives Matter, that shit was awful. That shit was pretty awful. You thought it was me. No, you gave me all that shit. You gave me all that shit just for a white man to come beat my ass. No, y'all whole souls will have that shit on y'all. You're going to have to get astro readings next lifetime. They're going to be like, did you see the blue? You're going to be like, what the fuck did she just say? So anyway, don't make kids with their ass. That's your medicine. Y'all need to kind of kosher the deal. That's not kosher halal, baby. That's manufactured. Try to make it kosher. No, just a little and mix it in a little bit. Y'all you talk about bipolar. Andrea and Mark. Oh my God. I don't know who had to be shocked for that to be. He was dealt with. It was Donald. It was dealt with. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know why they put Andrea and Mark together. He was definitely drunk. No, that's your medicine bottle. You want to try to get maybe blonde hair, maybe Peanut, maybe Nate, and try to mix that in slowly. You know what I mean? Nah, these idiots. So if you're a mixed race person and you're like harsh mixture, you're a harsh mixture, no lube, you're a raw mixture, you're a harsh mixture, you got your 180 and your 220, you're just pushing and just push that bitch together like that, you come to me and I will help you with the lube and stuff. Okay, not the peanuts, but if you know what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying. Okay. But yeah, no, anybody dark skinned it with a white lover, beautiful. More of those, you can absolutely make the babies. When it comes down to raise, I don't know why the white Jewish mama's got to come tell everybody this. When it comes down to raising the baby, you're going to have to kick his ass. Because it's going to be a point where you're going to have to get a son some money or the man some money. If you give the man some money, you might as well go dig your own grave. Okay? You have to, as a Jewish person and as somebody dating the Jewish culture, not a Jewish person, you need to understand what happens with the child. Your God, Rosemary's Baby. Your job is not to focus on him and his ancestry. That was past tense. Okay, your job as the baby mama, black, dark-skinned lady in the little white people place or whatever the fuck it's see, just to make that motherfucking baby. You don't have to raise the baby. I like to say you facilitate. You right. You kind of find them. Okay, that's what they like. Cool. I'm gonna go set them up with that. You know what I mean? You can't force him on the white man. So this is just a little memo for the black mamas, black daddies with the white mamas or whatever. When you black and white, don't black people force them to go to the white side. Try to find the 2.5, 2.1, 1.3, you know, try to find the in-betweens before you send them straight to the 3. Okay, variate that. Okay, right now, y'all collided into each other because of cancer, and I'm a product of a cancer relationship. 2 cancer patients made me. Okay, they had stage 3 and stage 4 of cancer, so it was like a big ass just chemo party. Okay, so I need y'all to understand that this is kind of a first. I just reached my life. You know, I just reached the half point. So you know what I'm saying? We missed it. We missed that Gardasil. We missed it, and we got it, you know, more like Ocean, Orishas, all that stupid shit. So think of it just like that. You know what I mean? It was just a little vaccine, right? You get it. White daddies. When the black mama, when her crazy ass brother or ex-lover or whatever is coming around and she don't have time to deal with the kid, try if you're gonna be a good person, try to find him a friend, somebody you know you don't like that you can forget about and toss in the trash. Okay, if you want my advice to white parents, it would be just throw it in the trash. Don't hold on to it. Don't try to make it new, make it better. Just throw it in the trash. Y'all did the millennials and the Obamas and the white people especially dirty as hell. Dirty as hell. Y'all missed it. Y'all ran the motherfucker over. And I don't think you just get what the fuck mixed race is. And I think you don't get it to the point where it might be lethal. But whatever. White people, black people love y'all down. When it comes to mulattoes, when it comes to the Creoles, try to just stay out of it. Okay, that would be my advice to y'all. If you wind up getting sucked into some shit, you a white man, you know, you heard her, scissor. You heard her. So that's a death lock. You know what death locks are when you're a witch? That means the person you were fighting was so damn sick that all they could do was like stick to you. You know what I mean? So you have to remember as a witch to use that shit. I always get called in. You didn't punch in. You didn't do this. You didn't, you know, you didn't. Okay. So as a witch, you kind of have to avoid the gremlins, I like to say. Okay. Luckily we get the elf, you know, principle out. But you have to be careful nowadays. No, these people will kill people. These people are not in their right mind. No, we took a turn somewhere in the last 2 or 3 months. We took a turn, and I mean, they have officially lost it, you know, and they haven't gone through their Saturn return. If you're guessing through my goat, I went through it first, and so now whatever this was, they're now going through this Saturn return. The other millennials, if there was any left. You know what I mean? They're going to go through this. I think I'm the early bird to this train, to this experience. So I'm done. So I think they're just kind of getting warmed up to what the fuck Saturn is. I'm already done. I'm on my, you know, Uranus, Neptune, all that shit. Okay. So, but whatever. We all done and done. They missed it. With Carmelo, Tristan, you got it right. With me, you got it dead wrong. Dead. You couldn't be more wrong with me. Notice eye color. It changes eye color, but I can change it. You got it dead wrong. Y'all was dead wrong. Andrea and Mark to the office. You was dead wrong about that boy, and you know who I'm talking about. Dead wrong. Dead wrong. Dead wrong. I'll let you walk too. No. Y'all are so sick. No, like physically sick as hell. They're all it's just so sticky. It's just a big ass sticker. It's so sticky, it kills. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. White people, they don't realize it, with the tanning. You know what I mean? They don't try to they feel bad. They big white ass. But it's glue and it can kill people. No, because you're trying to be black. And I told you you keep doing the wrong thing. No, you going with this retarded dog I had to kill. Something in the water. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, babies. So there's your shadow. We got an interruption. So there you have it. My father is dead, and he still calls me from the cemetery. Yes, they cremated my fucking father, and to this day, he still stalks me. To this day, he still stalks me. So when you talk about the astrophysical, yada, 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 they will meet to your ass from a grave. Enjoy it. Kick their ass to the curb. Get you a little bullet. Get you a little bullet. I always say that, get you a little bullet, because you see, I'm glad we enjoyed it earlier before he rode his nasty evil ass around. And don't get me started on the border. We're going Republican. Trump needs to fix that, because they have been pushing drugs in here, drugs that are lethal. Okay, they have been pushing lethal drugs in here. Okay, these drugs can kill. They were not able to kill back in the day when we just started with the legal weed. Yay, legal weed. No, this shit can kill. So I'm letting y'all know that now. Now, this white man is out here, you see it's kind of getting prickly. So I already told you with these abortions, they're not really clear what no that they try. Oh no, it's an Ohio thing. We love abortion. So y'all have to work that out. What is that in you that you can't really get the right answer? It's the wig. I'm gonna tell you the answer. It's the hair. So anyway, when you have light skin and you're mixed race with white people, they have to kind of do their own thing. With me, I'll teach you the steps. I say to them. And the main thing you want to know, you already have in your Rolodex. Okay, I'm only here to pull that more out of you, to explain more of how you already did this. Okay, so anyway, with the Supreme, I have to do it because of the ratio of exchange, and it is what it is. Okay. So let me deal with them. It's not really Black Lives Matter as so much as it's just this motherfucker needing surgery. I'm gonna be quite frank. We can't even get to that because they are that sick. So we'll see about how we can go about correcting that. But in terms of, we're under attack. It's plain and simple. White people kind of need to kind of get back into that. I'm a conservative. I'm white. No drama. Y'all kind of need to kind of get back. Y'all right now, I'm a black girl eating chicken. That's how y'all look right now. So you know who did that, Skylar. Very good. From the grave. From the grave. Yes, they're haunting me. So if you ever had haunting spirits, parent that really hated you, that haunted you, over this Carmelo thing, I mean, it's deep. My dad died over Carmelo. Over Carmelo, the black with green blue eyes, dead. So, you have to remember that, cremation it's needed. Just know that it's needed. It's not required. It is definitely a mandate. Okay. So just remember that. Don't worry about it, especially around the white ones. They trying to get it right. God bless their heart, but the mind is just not in the right place. They gonna go with this lady and this damn rent money. And like I said earlier, don't take money from people offline. Okay. If you have a YouTube, you have like 3,000 followers, 4,000 followers, million followers. This is not for you. This is for that little boy in the back who is like me, who knows this shit is fucking stupid. And you're going to have to just bite the bullet with his ass. Like I'm going to have to bite the bullet with his ass. You saw? You see all the room? That's all the room. Okay. You have to get a gun. You have to get a gun. If you do not have a gun, I will see you next go round. That's how bad it is. Okay. Okay. Now you need to have a gun nowadays because white people, they're not getting that they lost the country. Biden is president and he still can't. Oh, I just stopped my country. So white people just still need some time with America. How did they lose America? Hillary and Sarah, Tina Fey and Sarah, right? Tina Fey. Anyway, America's gone. I don't know why y'all keep trying to cling on to Supreme. Y'all clinging on and shit. That's just gone. And whoever is buddy chummy, if you don't have that Gardasil vaccine, I got you, and I'm gonna meet you right where you want to be at. See you later.